Hey, this is Sean.
This is Melissa.
This is Big Sean.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of confusing just because there's two Seans and it's spelled the exact same way. So,
You
be very
can't tell that
interesting.
when you're talking, though, Sean and Sean.
Yeah, but if you're like, oh, I like Sean's funny. And you're like, oh, which
Hopefully,
Sean? Deep voice Sean, I
well, we'll
guess.
both be funny. So,
Hopefully. Who knows? All right. This is our first time recording a podcast. We're mainly doing this because me, my friend Mike, and my brother Shane are designing a video game, and I kind of wanted to add more to, I guess, the viewer experience with the game. So not only gonna be able to play it, but forming a team to where we'll produce podcasts, videos, comic books, and movies, game reviews, comic book reviews. So hopefully, once we get the ball rolling on that, we'll have a lot of content produced on a regular basis.
Just a few small goals.
Yeah,
nothing too crazy.
hopefully. You never know though, because this could explode to something big,
We
maybe.
hope.
That's why I was teasing. You had like a list. Just a few small goals.
Just a few small goals. It's gonna be hard, I guess, to get it going, but I think once we get it going, it'll be a lot easier.
and at least we'll have fun.
Yeah,
That's what I'm excited about.
because
So,
it's everyone that I've known for a while. So yeah, it should be good.
Yeah,
If
you guys will
not,
have fun. I'll be in school.
still help though. I need your edited skills.
Editing.
edited.
Editing.
Editing skills.
Editing.
Damn Calvert County accent.
Mm-hmm.
Adding
Do
to
some
everything.
editing.
Just editing, yo. So I guess we should probably just talk about how we met. That'd probably be the easiest thing right
One
now.
word can sum that up is Apex.
Yep, we all met each other from working at a movie theater called
Ghetto
Apex
Pex.
Cinemas. It's just very ghetto,
Behind the
small.
shopping center.
Yep, Calvert Village, CV5.
CB5.
Oh, what?
Represent.
But, yep, small 5 screen cinema. Kind of sucked. Melissa was our boss.
Oh.
The glory days, though.
Yeah,
Yes.
those were fun
It
days.
sucks now, but
I was a
Yeah.
good boss.
back then it was awesome.
See, I didn't like you when I first met you.
I know.
I was, for some reason, I was all about. I thought Katie was the best boss in the world.
I was afraid of Chris.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Everybody's afraid
Yeah,
of
I think
Chris.
everybody is.
She was very intimidating.
Yeah.
She just has that mean look to
I
her.
know she talks to customers. What do you want?
Gosh.
Yeah, she's
Whoa.
very rude. For someone in customer service, she's very rude.
Back
That's
in the day,
definitely true.
she used to just take me aside and yell at me about everything that she wanted to yell at everybody else for, and then she would just be talk to them sternly. But I got the yelling.
She had to express herself on something. She
I
knew
know.
you weren't going to leave, that's why.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
she
didn't get
did.
upset about it either. I didn't cry or anything. I just would be like, "Are you done?"
Took like a man. How do you think she would felt if you just started crying? She was
That would have
yelling
been
at you.
awkward.
I guess she's probably done that at least once, where I was just,
You just start crying in front of her?
well, where I was just frustrated. But then she backs off, I guess. But you didn't like me because I was trying to do my last semester of school. I was stressed out.
Yeah, I really don't like remember you too much being there.
I don't
Like I remember
being
Katie and
there
Chris,
that
but
much.
I remember signing a book. It was some like Dr. Seuss book, like the things
Yeah.
you'll go or something like that.
I remember the first day, the date I started, June 1st, 2007.
Why
I
do you
remember it
the date?
because it was the day after my graduation party from high school.
Oh really?
Yeah. It stuck with me. I don't know why.
You
But
don't remember your date?
I knew it was in October.
That was August 14th. I'm not going to say the year right now.
Why do you guys remember the dates? Well,
it was just, I don't know.
It's on your checks, too. Like your
I keep them.
something. It's on
Plus, it's a
something.
big part of my life. I
That's
have
right.
to remember that.
It's
It's a
epic.
big experience.
All the people I still hang out with, I met there. So,
You singing with people from high school?
not
Or
really.
talking? No, really?
Oh, people from high school kind of turn into D-bags.
Yeah.
Most of them. A lot of drugs and just not the kind of people I like anymore.
Yeah, there's very few people that I went to high school with I still talk to on a regular basis. Like Jeremy would probably be the closest one, and
It was weird. I was just thinking about this week about how, as much as I kept trying to get away from Apex, like, it's like what you said. It's all people that I still want to talk to.
Yeah.
I've met through there.
I mean, I knew Maria before. there,
Right.
But it's weird because I've been away for however long, over a year, and I still say, what are we getting this week? Or what are we
Yeah.
doing? I think it'll never change.
I try to
Like a
stop
family.
that because I notice I catch myself
I
doing
do.
that.
I'm like, oh, they're getting, well, and I just can't stop saying we.
Yeah. It's like, oh, are we sneaking that? It's like I don't even work there anymore. It's weird.
I don't miss working there, but
Yeah, like
I do and I don't.
I don't even understand. Like when I think about it, it's like, oh, that job sucked. Honestly, it didn't
It did
suck.
not suck
No.
like
It was
that.
really easy.
It was super easy.
I guess just because, like Ron or whatever management didn't really put any money into it, that
Yeah.
it just looked really shitty, and you kind of go and you're kind of embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like,
Whenever you see, like, whenever I saw somebody, I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to
yeah,
talk to these people.
like it was really fun working there. Like just
The
hanging
people
out.
made it fun.
Yeah,
If you
Definitely.
work with stupid people, it would have been really bad.
yeah. Because I remember back in the day, like well, when I became manager, like me, Nick, and Mike, we played DDR in the lobby. Like that's how laid back the job was, and we played Risk during the summer.
I remember playing Smash Brothers upstairs.
Yeah,
Even though I was horrible at that game, that was fun though.
like that, and then Gears
Like
nights,
Gears nights every night during the summer.
full party.
Every night. Gears, duh.
Yeah,
I mean, it was.
get home within 10 minutes, have a full party.
I wish we
Oh,
still,
yeah.
wish we still had that going on.
Yeah, we need something to do like that.
People are too busy though.
That's what happens when you get older, I guess.
Grown ups.
Everybody wants to grow up.
So I guess speaking of Apex, I guess we did kind of talk about it, but do you guys have any favorite memories or favorite things that happened, any story from working there?
I remember it was during The Simpsons, when the Simpsons movie came out. We had a fire start in a bush, and nobody actually
Does
started it.
Fowler work there?
No, I never
No,
worked with him.
okay.
But the fire just like it started when I went out with Mike to put it out. We put it out or whatever. The fire department came. It was a little brush fire. It wasn't like, but it was super small. But apparently we called the fire department.
Where
Put it out.
where was it in the parking lot?
Like if you're
like-
looking at the building, it was on the left side.
Okay.
It was on the big bushes.
So it's before you hit like the side of the building. It's just like out front to the left.
Yeah,
where
it's
the
like if you're
bushes are?
looking from the parking lot, you're looking at it. It's on the left in the bushes
Okay.
where you dump the mop.
Okay. Yeah.
And it started up like 3 different times, and the fire department just kept coming every time. And somehow I ended up with a cut on my finger from fighting a fire. I don't know how that happened.
Sharp buckets. Were you like bailing water on it?
I don't remember. I think we were just like stomping on it and trying to like just
Fuck you, fire!
any way trying to get rid of it. But apparently we suck at it. But the fire department didn't help either.
They just kind of looked at it like, I think you guys got this.
Yeah. Whatever.
It's like it's a little fire, you know.
How many fire trucks showed up that night?
That was stupid. But that was, I don't know, that's stuck out in my head for some reason.
Is that your funnest moment?
No, I don't even know. Maybe getting inside the Terminator Salvation standee and running through the parking lot, tripping and falling on my
Oh,
face
really?
while somebody drove by.
It's like,
That was
what the fuck's going on?
that was fun.
Oh, we did have that sword fight with the soda boxes.
Oh
that
yeah,
was pretty fun.
we
Oh, that's
made
funny.
armor.
Yeah, we made
That was
armor and then swords out of the poster
poster
tubes.
tubes. We have a picture of that somewhere.
Yeah, that was a pretty. It's like that was funny.
Or dumpster diving, and I slipped and went
Too
nuts
much.
up on the side of the dumpster.
I fell in once. Like I thought it was full, and half of it was closed. So I was like, well, I'll just slam on this side. So I jumped in, and the other half was empty. So literally went boop, and it just fell right through. And I'm like, shit! And I had to climb back out. It's like, oh, it's covered in
We
stuff.
had a big dumpster for something. Oh, it's for when they were changing the chairs or the carpet or something.
Mhm.
And they wanted us to get that down because one of the hurricanes was coming. And I got up there, it had already rained, and there was just puddles of water, and there was little maggots inside.
Ew.
No,
And I was up there just like, it's like,
So
oh
gagging.
god, rain maggots. I got 3 other people to start gagging from up on like a 10-foot tall dumpster.
Just from hearing you go.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Should have just grabbed some of the maggots. Oh god, it's
So-
raining maggots.
Randomly, I get people just like, oh, rain maggots.
You are
Good catch,
pretty
Brandon.
sensitive with your
Oh, I
gag
gag a lot. I touched a soggy tortilla chip and I started gagging. Like, I can't do, like, empty the food strainer, and then that gets me. I'm like,
that
oh,
is
god.
gross.
Or just touching old food. Like, I touched spaghetti in the sink one time, and I'm like, oh god.
What was it?
Like, I
The
just couldn't-
smell, the
It's
consistency.
the feeling, the consistency of the touch, and it's just. But there's also smells too, because we cleaned our trash can out, and it smelled like shit, married garbage, and had a child, and even my dad started going.
Wow.
But I literally was probably a couple seconds from actually throwing up from just smelling something.
Man.
You ever got it to where it smelled so bad, but you kept on wanting to smell it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like,
Well,
oh,
that's
it's like,
with this the
keep on
same. I
wanting to
was kind
smell
of
it for
doing.
some
I'm
reason.
like, was it really that bad? I was just, yep, it was that bad. Hold on, was it really?
Yeah, like, I
You
don't,
just keep kind of want to. What was it again?
I remember doing that with when I was younger. Like, my hand would smell weird. Like, I'd stick it in something. I don't know. And I was like, oh. But then I keep on going back to it. I have no idea why, but it just happened. What about you, Melissa?
Favorite memory?
Favorite memory from Apex?
That's too hard. There's too many. It's
Name
a
one.
lot. But I was just thinking of when my friend Riley had a push broom behind the stand, and I was watching him on camera, and he was trying to be stupid and was obnoxiously making this face at me on camera, and went and pushed from where the like box is down to where the sink is. Well, he jammed the end of the push broom into the bottom of the cabinet and jammed the end of it into his balls and fell over.
That was on camera?
It was on camera.
That's awesome.
I watched that, rewound it, and watched that so many times. Like, we couldn't even breathe. Like, he was on the floor, and then he came up and started laughing at it, too. But that was, I don't know why. It's just one of my funniest memories because he just is a good friend, and it was a goofball thing, and it was.
There's a lot of stories about push brooms. Like my favorite push broom, it was Ben, like one of his first weeks there, and he was. We call them pull-out brooms. Like we're supposed to pull it out, but Ben was pushing it. And Marie was like, Ben, what are you doing? You're supposed to be pulling out. And he said, well, in all fairness, it is a push broom. And just the way he said it, he was just so condescending to Maria. It was the funniest thing ever. And it was like his first week, and it's a manager, and he's just like, in all fairness.
So, you know, that doesn't make sense.
That or Javius
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to put a broom that's about, what, 3 feet wide through to the back of the row, which is about 3 inches wide.
Oh.
Trying to shove it
Really?
in there. Yeah, she was trying to shove it in there to sweep behind the last row.
She's going above and beyond the Call of Duty, though.
She's
taking initiative. That's what that is.
And it's just a little. That was. I think she quit because she thought we were racist, but I can't remember. Even
Yeah,
though
wasn't
we're
it
not,
something like that?
absolutely not racist.
Hmm.
Oh, it was somebody made a joke at one of the sneaks, I think, and she just didn't.
Find it fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of races, that's one of my memories I will never forget from at Apex is when
You want to talk about racism on this?
I do. I'm not a racist. I've been accused of being a racist more times at Apex than anywhere else.
If you're called it, that obviously means
Other
you
people
are.
would never dream of saying that to me, but I had to send poor Ryan in to ask some people to be quiet, and they happened to be 2 black ladies, and I had to have this discussion with them when they came out for hours about. I think it went on for an hour about how we were racist. They wanted me to fire him that night, and it was. I'll never forget it. I'll just put it that way. I'll never forget it. And he just was looking at me like, I am so sorry, Melissa. Like, he just kept saying, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no. And I stuck up for him because they were talking.
It wasn't his fault.
It was not his fault. And I was kind of told them in a roundabout way that there was no way I was firing him. I was polite, but I wasn't. No, it was ridiculous. But
Yeah.
I remember this homeless guy Denny too falling in the lobby. He used to be a regular, but this is like kind of before your guys' time. And one day he was always drunk, and he was like a poor sight really. But one day he fell in the lobby and kind of got knocked out or whatever, and he woke up.
Knocked out?
Yeah.
You just left him there
Dude,
in the
this
lobby?
happened all the time.
Oh
He
my
would
God.
fall
Just
asleep.
put a wet floor sign over
He
him.
would fall asleep in chairs and stuff. He was like, he had these like sparkling blue eyes, and he would get real close to me. He'd be like, wow, you have eyes like my wife did. And he was always looking at my eyes.
What happened to
and
his wife?
she died, I guess. But
That's probably why he's drinking.
anyway, this was shortly before he actually passed away. He had fallen in the lobby, and when he came to, Katie was above him. Katie's like, are you okay, Denny? He's like, oh my God, I'm in heaven. You're an angel. Like, he really thought she was an angel. And we used to call it all the time, and it would be like, oh, is it Denny again? Yup. Can you come get him? And they'd come out, EMS.
I remember the lady that went into diabetic shock
Oh.
in theater 4. And Steve, well, first Charlie walks up and kind of just stares at her. And
So
just like
quick,
looks
man.
at her and like, he just stares and he comes back, he's like, she's asleep? I'm like, I don't know, man. And then Steve goes up to her and is like, ma'am, the movie's over. It's time to go.
To go.
And then of course the paramedics came and then her like 9-year-old daughter was just sitting in the lobby and just chilling.
Chill.
Wasn't that worried
It's like, I guess
about
that was
it.
my mom all the
And, like, we
time.
found her, and Maria was like, "Are you okay? Like, do you need to?" She was like, "No, this happens all the time." Holy shit,
It's like, God damn.
that's crazy. That was one of the ones I'll never forget.
I remember Star Wars when Episode 1 came out. Some guy
Yeah.
who had seizures, like he would have to bring in a dog with him. He was in a wheelchair, and he was like, "Yeah, I want to go see Star Wars." I was like, "Dude, isn't there a lot of flashing lights and shit in that?" He's just gonna like start passing out and just doing his thing, tweaking. But I don't know. I almost saw him get hit by a car one day. It was pretty funny,
Oh
actually.
my god.
He was like going up the ramp to go to KFC, and I guess he didn't pick up enough speed, and he rolled back down into traffic. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh my god.
That was pretty
Well,
funny.
one day I saw an EMS guy come in and pull a girl out of her movie and tell her that her mother or father, I can't remember, got hit by a car.
Oh my
And I was
god.
just standing there watching. I'm like, and he said, "She's fine, she's fine. Everything's okay. I'll take you to the hospital." I was like,
That
"What?" I was like, "Holy crap!"
That's like a bad. Yeah. How did he know? I wonder how he knew that she was there. Unless they're
I don't
friends of the
know.
family
Yeah,
or
I don't know
something.
how he figured it out, but hopefully he wasn't like.
He was just
He just picked
kidnapping
the
her.
girl and was like, "Hey, we'll take her."
It's like, oh yeah, it's fine.
Hey, your mom got hit by a car. Get in my truck.
He's gonna play on her. She's sad, so he's gonna play for that. Get her
Sympathy
in
card.
bed.
It's gonna be all right.
Be alright, little girl.
Have you guys heard about Chris's very first day at Apex?
No.
Chris Gooch.
When was this? In the
Um,
70s?
Hey, they didn't call me really old. No, but her very first day.
Was it in the 70s then?
No.
Early 80s?
No.
90s probably.
No way. Isn't Chris like 40 something?
Yeah, but she was at bow tie or whatever.
I'm not
first,
talking
wasn't
about her first day ever at Apex. I'm talking
Oh.
about when she came back to Calvert Village down in our
Oh.
neck of the
I was
woods.
talking about like her first time working in a movie theater.
No, no.
Holy,
First,
that might have
first
been-
day
That's,
here,
that's what I was like.
That might have been in the early 80s, maybe.
maybe. But her first day back here, I came into work, I guess, I'm pretty sure it was a Friday night, and I guess I had 6 to close shift or something, because I came in, it was dark, and I got met at the door by one of the managers at the time, and they were flinging the door open at me, and they told me that one of the other managers had gotten in a car accident. Then they waited like 8 minutes into the story to tell me that she was all right. So that's why
I
I'm
hate when
so
that happens.
right. So I'm freaking out because they're telling me all the details and it sounds horrendous. And because she was with her boyfriend and like they had oil in the car. She's a big car girl.
Oil.
Yeah, it was
Oil
like
wrestling.
craziness. So
Baby
so
oil.
by the time they've told me that she's okay, I'm already crying. And I come up the little stairs, we have like, 3 there. And Matt's there with Chris, and I don't know who this woman is. And here I have tears streaming down my face. I'm trying to like clean myself back up. And he's like, "Melissa, what's wrong?" And he's like, "Well, I need to introduce you to Chris. She's going to be, working with us." And he kind of like dropped a bomb on us. And the next thing I know, the next day, Katie just up and quit. I'm sure you guys have heard that story, but Katie had told a customer that day or the day before that all the different movie theaters that they could go to if they weren't happy with Apex. and then
God.
was on this power trip. So Matt and her and I were in the office, and here's Chris's like second day, and Katie was like pretty much "F you, Matt," and just like stormed out, and I was like, "What the hell is happening?" But yeah, that was one of the times when Chris came on that I was like, "Why am I still here? I need to leave this place."
The whole thing about the whole like wait until to tell you they're fine or whatever. That happened with my dad and his back surgery. They came out. He was like, "So while we're in there, we nicked a vein. There's a lot of bleeding. He's in ICU." And we're like, "What the fuck is going on right now? Like, what's?" They're like, "But he's fine." It's like, well,
It's like, why don't you start with that?
Lead with
No,
that. How about just
lead
say
with that.
he's fine, but guess what happened?
Exactly.
Not name all the shit that went wrong and then say, "But he's cool."
It's like, so he died for about a minute. We brought him back though.
I mean, I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there, I was like, as soon as he left, I was like, lead with that next time. Makes no sense.
My brother had back surgery, and he should have been out by the time I got up there, and he was still in, and I was going, "What's going on?" When my sister-in-law was like, "Oh yeah, they lost a screw in him." Like, they're
Just
looking for
random
a
screw
screw.
rolling in him.
Yeah. So then of course she's posted on Facebook that he had a screw loose, and everyone's like, "Oh, we knew that
That's
all
so
along."
funny.
It's not.
I know.
But boom.
As you can see,
We go on with that forever.
yeah,
I know. There's so many
definitely a lot
stories.
of stories when we've worked there for
Which
a
I'm
long
sure you'll
time.
hear at some point or another.
Yep. I'm sure once we get everyone in here,
Oh yeah.
we'll have to probably make a
Absolutely.
whole separate episode just
So
for
Apex podcast, and then
Apex
whatever else
stories.
you want to talk about.
Yeah, because everyone in this group that we've gotten together has
Worked.
worked there for some
Except,
time,
yeah.
right?
Did
Yeah.
Shane?
Oh, except for my brother.
Yeah, Shane
Yeah,
never
that's
worked
true.
there.
Yeah.
Family association.
Yeah.
But he's close enough.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So I guess since we're working on a game and all our stuff is related to games, just want to talk a little bit about games we played when we were a kid, or what got us started into playing video games. I know me, when I was little, my older brother David, he had Super Nintendo, or no, Nintendo
Nintendo.
system, NES.
Yeah.
And I just played Mario and Duck Hunter, and then he sold that, and we got Sega. So I missed out on the entire SNES stuff. Like I never played it.
Man.
We went over our neighbor's house and we'd watch our neighbors play it, but they wouldn't let us play.
Oh.
So
Those were my
That's not
formative
very nice.
years on the SNES.
I know.
Man.
So like
Holy
me and
crap.
Shane would play like Mortal Kombat, Sonic, Mighty Max. If you ever watched that show, they made a game about it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so that's where we started, was just with the Sega Genesis, pretty much.
I know I played NES, but I don't really remember it. I remember like I played Super Mario 3, whatever, but the thing I remember the most was Duck Hunt, but Super Mario World and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. I watched
Or,
people
like,
play Super Mario forever.
My biggest like two games I remember, and NHL '94. Those were my three
Cool.
games. I used to love that game. It was such an awesome game.
Is that the game they play in Mallrats?
I think it might be.
That Brody's playing.
That's what I have it. I still have it.
Yeah.
I still have it until '94. It's still a good game.
I bet. Like,
Still fun. I suck at it now, but it's
just
still
pass
fun.
and
to
hit.
play.
I don't even know. Would there be hitting involved in those
Yeah,
ones?
they have
It
hits.
is?
And the guys like lay flat on the ice.
Oh, really?
It looks ridiculous, but it's fun.
That's all that matters, really. Listen. I know you're a beast at Dr. Mario, but I don't know if you started with that.
Yeah, same thing as you, my older brother. My mom didn't get that for us. He got it because he wanted to play regular Nintendo. You know, I think, what did that come out in, 84, 85, something
I have
like
no
that?
idea.
I mean, I
Well,
don't know.
There's pictures of me playing, I think I was two or three. So I was born in 87, so it's like 88, 89. But I don't know if David got it right when it came out, or if he got it later.
I'm sure we got it around when it came out. But I played all the Marios, 1, 2, 3. But I didn't do like Super Nintendo. We had Super Nintendo at my aunt and uncle's house that I got to do like once a year, but I didn't really get much experience with that. But yeah, Dr. Mario I found later. But there was this baseball game, this darn baseball game, and now looking at it compared to games, like it had little weird colored bodies and like the little like block legs and everything, and they would just like walk to the bases. But my brother would always beat me, and I would be so mad, and we would just keep playing until I could win. And then I got really good at it, and I could beat him sometimes. But it was the game glitched all the time. Like it was like the original glitching. You know, you would throw it home, and it would go rolling past the guy, and it'd be like take forever. So whoever got that would get like so many faces. It was crazy.
Is there a glitch, or just that team sucks?
No, because you were controlling everybody. Like,
Maybe he messed up and you went to throw it, right?
I guess an error, but you know, yeah.
Just saying.
My brother would just sit there and laugh, which would make me screw up worse. Like, oh, so bad.
Throw the controller out.
No, I would have gotten it taken away if I did that.
Oh, I've thrown controllers. I've always tried to break them though. You ever
I've-
gotten so
I've
mad you
used-
just grab it and like twist
it. I've almost broken so many controllers just because it's like
One, two, once.
you can hear it creak or whatever.
Yeah, just so I can say I got so angry I broke a controller. I broke a couch, but at Gears, I think it's Gears 3. I got mad and I went, BAM! I slammed it and I heard a clunk. And then like if you feel the armrest, it like dips in. So I was like, so I broke a board or whatever that was in there.
Yeah, we got in trouble for breaking stuff. I mean, my brother was an electrician by then. Like, he was getting into all that, so he could fix the controllers when they broke. But not if we broke them, then we're in trouble.
Yeah, I feel like they should be pretty easy. I've never taken one apart though. But it got to be just like a circuit board, right?
Yeah, should be.
So you just solder it. I don't know.
The only weight it has is the battery.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta look because I have a few broken Xbox ones that don't even work anymore.
You're pretty hard on those, so.
It's not my fault. Like I always end up hitting in like that's why I hate games that use I guess is it R3 or L3 where you push
You
in.
click,
Yeah,
click the stick.
because like I guess I'll tense
Well,
up and I'll
I
fucking
do
click
that like
it.
in Black Ops where it's melee and I'm just like running, somebody jumps out, I click it, and now my stick it drifts to the
Yeah.
left. So if I
Yep.
stand still, my guy kind of just strafes to the left,
Yeah, a few that do that.
and it's like it's so annoying.
Yeah. Like there, I have some from playing NHL so much. I've literally worn off the thumb pad. Like I
Yeah.
ripped it off just because like you're constantly
Yep.
deking, so you're moving it. I think I've gone through two controllers, just two on that game alone.
We're going to like I think it's in Halo. When playing Halo 4, I'm playing SWAT, and whenever I get a headshot, I squeeze the trigger so hard that my finger starts to hurt after a while. I'm just like, oh.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like if you can hear, it's like I'm squeezing so hard. It's like I don't know why. Like again, if I don't squeeze hard enough, the bullet's not gonna go as far.
Mm.
I don't know what it is, but I squeeze the shit out of that trigger.
This is just intense. Ah,
Yeah, it's like but Trials where you just hold it down.
I need to
Your finger
play
starts to
that.
hurt that. Oh, that's so much. It's such a good game, but it'll piss you off to no end.
Well,
I
it's
played
not
it
for
at
me.
Cole, but that
I
at Cole's.
hate, but I love that game at the same
Mm.
time.
Yeah, I think I played a demo, and then at Cole's I played some. I know Cole used to play it all the time. That's
Yeah,
like all he would play.
he played Trials the first
That
one a
and
lot.
NBK or whatever,
NBA
NBA,
2K
2K,
or
something.
whatever.
I don't understand.
NBA sucks.
And chill, baby.
That's right.
Alright, well, we've gone about 15, 20 minutes. So we're just gonna cut it off here for now so I can practice editing. Editing?
Editing.
Editing?
Editing.
I need to come up with another term.
That should be your name for the site.
Editing.
Editing.
So let's cut that. I don't know. We probably won't post this. If anything, I guess I'll post it to the Bit Heroes.
Always keep it just for
Yeah.
historical purposes.
Yep.
If anything does happen.
But I'll probably post it because I know Shane. He actually texted me. He's like, "Dude, send me the podcast when he's done." So I guess he just wants to hear how it sounds. So I'll probably edit it
Edit it.
tomorrow, probably when I get back, or early in the morning. So I got a wedding to go to. But yeah, do that, and I'll probably just post it to the Bit Heroes thing on Facebook. All right. Well, thanks for listening, and hopefully we will be back soon.
Deuces.
Thanks.